back to MRE Monday. It's episode 2, menu 2, beef shredded in barbecue sauce. I'm shooting this on a different camera, so it's going to look a little different from what you're used to seeing. Well, we're not used to, but what you saw last time. And we're going to try to speed this up a little bit because my last video was a half hour long. Yeah, I forgot to grab the stuff. I've acquired my most finest china for today. I've already got our water set up for the cold drink. I've got hot water for our coffee. And yeah, so obviously we know what coffee looks like, so I'm putting it in a regular coffee mug because drinking out of a water glass, coffee out of a water glass is kind of weird. So we've got shredded beef in barbecue sauce. Got our nice packet of stuff here. Here's our shredded beef. Yep. Our sleeve. We've got black beans in the seasoned sauce. That's different. So we've got beef in sauce, and now we have black beans in sauce. I'm glad I grabbed a couple different plates and bowls. All right, there's our little packet of coffee sugar, and it comes with Splenda this time. I don't know if you can see that on... Oh, the glare's not great. There it is. So Splenda instead of sugar, which is great because I actually use Splenda. Oatmeal cookie. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Orange flavored drink this time, which you know the dealio. We've got to get this going because it's going to take forever to dissolve. Trying to get a little air in there so that the powder will fall down and I can rip it open without shoving orange powder everywhere. Here we go. Alright, so we got that going. We're going to let that steep, if you will. Alright, what else we got? Tortillas. Plain. Sweet. Jalapeno cheese spread. I'm looking forward to that. Our fancy spoon and our heating element. We're going to open them on camera, and then we'll heat them up and go from there, so that we can experience this together. Our little shredded beef in sauce. It looks exactly like you'd expect dog food to look like. It actually doesn't smell bad. It smells like barbecue sauce, so I'm not... Goodness. I don't want to break my spoon to try to get it. There it goes. One corner is indestructible, the other corner doesn't give up a fight. Awesome. Alright. Watch the ploop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks exactly like I'm expecting it to look in about 8 hours. If you catch my drift. Alright. It all came out really in one go, which is pretty impressive because it's all just a gelatinous gloop. Augustus gloop, save some room for later. I just watched Willy Wonka the other day. I love that movie. I think I'm going to be Wonka next year. Gene Wilder Wonka, not... his name is right there. Johnny Depp. Thank you, Johnny Depp. Not Johnny Depp Wonka, but... The taste off the finger tastes very tinny. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one particularly. Alright, here we got our black beans in sauce. Another gelatinous gloop. Here it goes. All in one go too. Cool. Alright, now that we've seen it and we've halfway tasted, you can't give it a full taste test. now that we've did this, we're gonna heat up this stuff, and then we'll open the tortilla and the cookie, and yeah, we'll get that going. Okay, that's in the microwave heating up. Let's open our tortilla. Looks like a tortilla. Oh, there's our silica packet. We don't want to eat that. And it looks like we have two standard. Oh, they're falling where they were folded. They're falling apart. Two standard flour tortillas. We'll set one to the side. We're gonna get our cheese spread, because I'm looking forward to trying the cheese spread. It's cheese spread with jalapenos. Alright, so I haven't stirred them or anything. I just literally grabbed them out of the microwave. The beans have become less gelatinous. As you can see, there's still a little bit of like mixing to do to make sure that they're equally stirred up and whatnot. But steam coming off of them, so they're nice and warm now. Since we already have our spoon in them, we're gonna give them a try. Try to grab a spot that's not like expertly molten. They're Spanish style, like seasoned. No problem whatsoever. The beans actually have a good texture to them. They're not overly chalky. I don't have any problem with the beans at all. It tastes like your typical. I gotta grab something actually to drink. Tastes like your typical taco seasoning. Like you would mix your ground beef in for white person taco night, white people taco night. I'm not particularly looking forward to the beef, mainly because it doesn't look very appetizing. The first initial taste wasn't very appetizing, and I don't know how you get like a metallic taste. Well, I guess the foil, it is foil packets, but yeah, that's not great. There's something weird floating in the water. Oh, I brought a stir, so I wouldn't have to use my spoon. Gotta break up these clumps. That's gonna take a minute. All right. Let's get back to fighting with this. Actually, I'll just leave it in there. Fighting with the cheese. Hello, Darla. All right, there we go. Now we got a nice hole. Now we're getting somewhere. Can we see? Yeah, you can see that on camera. You can actually see that there's jalapeno pieces in the cheese. It's not very appetizing, is it? But we're here for it, right? There's 120 calories in this packet of cheese. And again, it's from Colby, Wisconsin, from Welcome Dairy Farms. So from initial taste test, just from squeezing this out of the bag, it's actually pretty good. It's like I said, it's like a spicy Velveeta. The one meal you'd think would come with like a cracker, because you'd want to like break up something into the beans and stuff. Didn't come with one. Flour tortilla tastes normal. No different than a tortilla you'd buy in the grocery store. The drink powder is not mixing very well. It does not want to break up. All right, last but not least, except for the coffee, we have our oatmeal cookie. Reveal time. Trying not to. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I was trying to. Every video, Darla decides to pass gas. Cookie actually tastes pretty good. It's just hard. Has that oatmeal flavor. Has a nice little spice, like almost like a pumpkin. What is that spice that they put in pumpkin spice? But not cinnamon. Ginger. There's a little ginger in there. Anyway, cookie's decent. I would eat the cookie just for funsies. And then let's see if there's anything special in our little packet over here. We got our gum, we got our coffee, we got our Splenda, we got our dairy creamer, another huge packet of salt, and our napkins. We already know that the gum is going to be Big Red cinnamon gum. It didn't hold its flavor very long, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember how long I chewed the gum for, but it wasn't like, it wasn't something I'd be like, oh, this is gonna last all day. Splenda makes me happy because I use Splenda on a regular basis. Almost threw it across the room. I actually did 6 ounces of water this time instead of 8 ounces to get a better representation of how strong the coffee is actually supposed to be. Because you think, you know, all the older, advanced age military men that I know in my life, they drink coffee strong and black. And the coffee, if it's any representation of the coffee that they were drinking in the service, is what we had last time. I don't understand why they say, like, oh, I want some strong coffee, because that thing was weak. Hello, Ted. You want your 30 seconds of fame here in a second? Give me a second. All right. We're hoping that the coffee is sufficiently mixed. I'm gonna wipe that back off and keep working on our orange over here. It's just clumped in the bottom. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right. Much better. That 2 ounces makes a big difference, which is funny. Anywho, this was shredded beef. Oh, come here. I can't say bye to the video without giving people their puppy time. Come here. Oh. Here we go. You want to do the sign off with me? Yeah, I know you want that beef. Hey. Give me a second. All right. So this was menu 2, shredded beef and barbecue sauce. Would not recommend. There's Millie too, and Darla. Everybody's getting in the shot. Wonderful. Would not recommend this one. We'll see what week 3 brings. I don't look ahead to see what the meal is until I bring it out to start recording. So I don't know what the next meal is. It's a surprise for everybody, and we go through it together. Teddy bear, can you give me a kiss? Hey, Teddy. There you are. Are you my good boy? Yeah, you're my good boy. Okay. There we go. Thank you all for watching. Catch you next time. I hope this video doesn't take as long to make or as long to watch. Love y'all. See ya.